I'm Maya Jenkins, and I caught my husband cheating with my own sister using a hidden camera, but the revenge I unleashed destroyed their entire world. My name is Maya, I'm 38 years old, and 6 months ago in Houston, Texas, I discovered a betrayal so twisted it nearly broke me. My husband Derek and I had been married for 13 years. We had 2 kids, Lucas, 11, and Ava, 8, and what I thought was an unbreakable bond. Derek worked construction management, I ran a successful event planning business from home, and we lived in a beautiful suburb of Houston with perfectly planned block parties and Sunday barbecues. And then there was my younger sister, Natalie. Natalie was 34, divorced twice, always the wild child of our family. She lived in an apartment 20 minutes away and came over constantly for dinner, to see the kids, for sister time. I loved her. I trusted her with my life, my children, my home, my husband. That trust was the weapon she used to destroy me. It started subtly in January 2025. Derek began acting different, distracted, secretive, always on his phone. When I'd ask who he was texting, he'd say work crew or the guys. But construction workers don't text at 11 p.m. with messages that make grown men smile like teenagers. Natalie started coming over more often, but specifically when I had client meetings or vendor appointments. "I'll watch the kids, Maya. You focus on work," she'd say with that bright smile I'd trusted my entire life. I thought she was being helpful, supporting her big sister's career. God, I was so blind. The first real warning came on Valentine's Day. Derek gave me flowers and a card, generic, bought at CVS, clearly last minute. But I saw a charge on our credit card from a jewelry store for $800. When I asked about it, he said it was for his mom's birthday. His mom's birthday is in September. I let it slide. I made excuses. He's stressed with work. He forgot. It's fine. March brought more changes. Derek started going to the gym. A man who hadn't worked out in 5 years suddenly needed to get back in shape. He'd leave early Saturday mornings, come back 3 hours later, showered and glowing. Meanwhile, Natalie stopped posting on social media. The sister who documented every brunch, every outfit, every moment of her life suddenly went dark. When I asked why, she shrugged. Just taking a break from all the fakeness. That should have been my second warning. Then came the moment that changed everything. It was a Tuesday in late March. I had a huge corporate event to finalize, needed to meet a vendor downtown. Natalie offered to watch the kids after school. "Take your time, sis. I've got them." The meeting finished early. The vendor had everything ready, no complications. I headed home around 4 p.m., an hour earlier than expected. Derek's truck was in our driveway. Odd, he never came home before 6 p.m. I walked into my house quietly, not wanting to startle anyone. I could hear voices upstairs. Laughter. Music playing softly. I thought maybe Derek came home sick. Natalie was keeping him company while entertaining the kids. I was so catastrophically wrong. I climbed the stairs, following the sounds to our bedroom. The door was cracked open, and through that crack, I saw them. Derek and Natalie. On my bed. In my house. While my children were downstairs watching cartoons. I stood frozen, unable to breathe, unable to scream, unable to process what my eyes were showing me. My husband. My sister. Together. I backed away silently, went downstairs on autopilot, kissed my kids, and told them Mommy had to run another errand. I got in my car and drove. I don't even remember where, just drove for 2 hours, crying so hard I had to pull over 3 times. But somewhere in that pain, rage was building. I called Rachel, my PI friend who'd helped others in similar situations. I need surveillance. Hidden cameras. Today. Maya, what happened? My husband is sleeping with my sister. In my house. Around my children. And I'm going to bury them both. That night, while Derek was working late, probably with Natalie, I installed cameras. In our bedroom, disguised as a phone charger on the nightstand. In the living room, hidden in a decorative shelf plant. In the hallway, built into a smoke detector. Every angle covered. Every betrayal documented. Then I waited. The footage came fast. Thursday afternoon. Derek came home at 2 p.m. Natalie arrived 10 minutes later. The bedroom camera caught everything. Not just the affair, but their conversation afterward. Natalie, getting dressed. When are you going to tell Maya? Derek, laughing. Why rush? She's clueless. She's so busy with her little party business, she doesn't notice anything. She's going to find out eventually. By then, I'll have everything lined up. I talked to a lawyer. Texas is a community property state, but if I can prove she's neglecting the kids because of work, I can get primary custody and keep the house. My sister nodded. And we can finally be together without sneaking around. They were planning to take my children, my home, my life. I watched that footage 5 times, documenting everything. Timestamps, dates, audio. I compiled 47 different instances over 3 weeks. Every time they met, every lie they told, every moment they stole from me. Then I built my revenge. First, I contacted a divorce attorney, the best in Houston, known for destroying cheating spouses. I showed her everything. I want full custody, the house, maximum alimony, and I want him to lose everything. She smiled coldly. Consider it done. Second, I called my parents. Showed them the footage. My father cried. My mother went silent, then said, Natalie is no longer my daughter. Third, I did something that would hurt them both where it mattered most. I organized a family dinner. I told Derek it was for my dad's birthday. His birthday was actually 2 months away, but Derek never remembered. I invited everyone: my parents, Derek's parents, his brother and sister, our closest friends, and of course, Natalie. That Saturday night, everyone gathered in our dining room. I'd cooked for hours Derek's favorite meal, Natalie's favorite dessert. I played the perfect wife, the perfect sister, the perfect hostess. After dinner, I stood up with my wine glass. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Family means everything to me. Loyalty, trust, love. Derek smiled at me from across the table. Natalie raised her glass. Then I pressed play on the TV. The footage started. Crystal clear. Time-stamped. Undeniable. Derek and Natalie. In our bedroom. Their conversation about taking my kids, about me being clueless, about their future together. The room erupted. Derek's mother started sobbing. His father stood up, face purple with rage, and got in Derek's face. You're sleeping with her sister? In front of your children? My mother slapped Natalie across the face. You disgusting, evil dash. Natalie tried to run. I blocked the door. Sit down. We're not done. I let everyone speak. Every bit of rage, disappointment, and betrayal poured out. Then I turned to Derek. I filed for divorce 3 days ago. You've been served. Papers are waiting in your truck. I have 17 hours of footage documenting your affair with my sister, your conspiracy to commit custody fraud, and your abandonment of parental duties. My attorney says I'll get full custody, the house, 70% of assets, and alimony for 8 years. His face went white. Maya, please dash. I'm not finished. Your entire family now knows what you are. Our friends know. Your boss knows. I sent him a courtesy email this morning about your afternoon absences. You're fired, by the way. Turns out, leaving job sites for hours to sleep with your sister-in-law is a terminable offense. I turned to Natalie. Mom and Dad are cutting you out of the will. Every family member in this room has blocked your number. You're not welcome at holidays, weddings, or funerals. You wanted Derek? Congratulations. You can have him and his ruined life. The divorce took 4 months. I got everything. Full custody. Derek gets supervised visits every other Sunday. The house, the cars, the savings. Alimony that will cripple him financially for years. Derek lost his job, his reputation, his family's respect. He's living in a crappy apartment, working warehouse jobs to pay his legal fees and child support. Natalie tried to stay with him. Lasted 3 months before she realized she'd destroyed her life for a broke, desperate man who blamed her for everything. Last I heard, she moved to Oklahoma, working retail, completely ostracized from our family. And me. I'm thriving. My business doubled. Turns out, people respect a woman who refuses to be a victim. Lucas and Ava are in therapy, healing, surrounded by love from my side of the family. I'm even dating someone new, a genuine, honest man who thinks family loyalty actually means something. 6 months ago, my world imploded. Today, I'm stronger than I've ever been. Because I'm Maya Jenkins. And when someone tries to take everything from me, I make damn sure they lose everything first.